What is up, guys? Welcome back to DeeterPlays. I've got a sneak peek here for you on the game NFL Tycoon. There's this new collaboration between Roblox and NFL, and I've got a sneak peek here, and I'm going to show you how to play this game and what to do and all of the cool stuff in the game. So first of all, what you're going to do is, like another Tycoon, you're going to kind of build your own stadium. Like this stadium here, we've got edit mode on the right side, you've got a teleport, you've got your team, and then you've got, once you're in edit mode, you can sort of see that little eyeball thing, and you can view things over there. So in order to start making money, you just get in the game, and you will start passively making money. And the more you build your tycoon, the more money you're going to start making passively. And then we're going to show you other parts and other ways to make money in this game. There's so many ways to make money so you can build your tycoon, and you can also change it up however you want. There's daily login rewards right there. And of course, in order to start building your tycoon, you just go in there, and once you've earned some money, you can do it through the destruction house, which we're going to show you about, or just being in the game, you will get more of this. This is kind of a first early look as well, guys, so there might be a few things that change by the time this is actually released, but pretty much what you want to do is you want to go in there and build your tycoon. You click on anything that's green is something that you can't afford, so you click on it. If you're too close, it'll say that you're too close, but you want to build the outside of your stadium. And then there's other parts that you've got right here. You've got like a team, you've got a full team that you can do defense, offense, and once you build your stadium, you want to have a team and have it be as good as possible. So in order to get new members of your team, you've got these card packs, and it's only $150 for the in-game currency, and each card you open will give you a chance of getting a different player. You can see on the bottom there's a different chance for each player, and the ones that are better, like that CB right there with 94 as their average, that's 1.6% chance of getting that, and these other ones here generally 11.2%, and then those other ones that are pretty decent are about 4%. So the more of these cards you open, the more chance you'll end up getting better players on your team, and then you can set up your roster to be even better, and that increases the overall like score of your team. And there's going to be, like, once you have your stadium put together, there's going to be teams that go up against your team, and then you're going to be making money if your team wins. So you want your team to win, you want them to do well. So when you go and you pick a position, you want to pick the one that has the highest score. You can see 74 is better than 73, so I'm going to select the one that has a higher rating. So that one has 76, and you can see the ratings for all the players, and then when you're looking at your roster, you can see the ratings for the whole team. Now sometimes your roster is full, like you can see right here, and it says you can't do this. So at this point, you're going to want to get rid of some or sell them. So you can go and you can select, and the ones that are low, or if you've got doubles, look, we got 2 of this Felipe Singleton. We don't need 2 of those, so we can sell 1 of these. So we're going to click on 1 of those, and then we're going to confirm the sell. Then that gets rid of them, and it opens up a spot in our roster, so we can do that. Now you can see overall on the bottom, we've got 78, we've got dexterity, we've got our strength, we've got our speed for our whole team, but overall 78, that is really good. Now each day, it seems like there's some different ones. Some days you can get like some special teams, wide receivers. There's different positions, different cards that you can open, and you can only, again, hold so many slots of players. So you just want to kind of cross your fingers and hope that eventually you will open enough of these cards so that you can get someone really good. Like right there, wide receiver Tyson Lewis, that's what you want to go for. Now once you've made your stadium, you can purchase other parts that you can build onto the stadium, like the inside. There's a locker room, a commentary room, a ticket purchasing station. So we're going to go and purchase the first interior. Now in here, in the first interior, there's all these virtual goods here that you can buy down here, and you can put them up there. There's concession stands, there's stores, there's all sorts of miscellaneous cool things that are going to be added to the game. There's posters that you're going to be able to put on the walls. So many cool items here, and they're going to keep updating and adding more things. But you can basically purchase these items and then put them in there, and these stores and these stands, you can actually earn some of the in-game currency more by going to those stores. So you can see, like right there on the bottom, there's edit mode and there's a collect mode. If you click on collect mode, then you go up to these shops that you've made, click on collect, and then boom, you've got the money from that shop, and you can collect that and add that to your money that you can use to build your stadium bigger and bigger. So you can put a bunch of concession stands in this whole area, and then once you've got enough, there's other areas that you can buy and just continue to build more and more passive money for your stadium. All right, and now that we've built out that area, we've purchased this new area here. Now we can go to a whole new edit mode right here. And yeah, if you don't see that you can buy concessions, just turn it into edit mode, and then you will see, again, areas will turn green if you can go through and you can purchase and build these. So I think this is the ticketing area right here. And as long as you've got enough money in your, in that you've earned total, you can see right there on the right side, it says I have about 60 million right here. So if you've got passive money that you're earning just by being in the game. So just go through, keep building this, and again, when you start building more and more of these areas, then the more you build, the more that passive income is going to go up. But the more you kind of move forward, the more you're going to see that some of this stuff gets really expensive. Like in the different rooms, you might find that some things cost like $100,000. You might find certain things that cost $1 million. You might find things that cost like $10 million, and they're very simple things. So we're back here in the first area where we had all these concessions. Now, we've still got a ton of room here, and I'd recommend, in order to make more money, if you can afford it, get some of these really expensive concessions and put them in here in this area so that you can come through, and when you really need money to get other things and build more of your stadium, this is a good place to go, turn on collection mode, and then just go through, and then boom, 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 boom. So it pays for itself pretty quickly. So it's definitely worthwhile to utilize the floor that you've got in this room so that you can have as many concession stands as possible so that those are earning. And again, while you're in the game, those are just going to earn more and more. We just made over $367,000 just by going through and collecting from these concessions that we just laid down. So we've got the commentary area. We've also got the locker area that you can get. This is the commentary area. It looks kind of small, but it's like one of those sound booth areas where the commentators can basically do all their commentating. If you're too close, because this room is kind of small, recommend just kind of get a little bit further away from all these things. If you're standing too close to something, then it says the player is too close and you won't be able to buy the item. So the fact that this room is so small, it kind of, you gotta make sure you just stand a little bit. But I've noticed if you stand in one spot in the room, you can usually just kind of click on everything and just buy it in the room, even if it's pretty far away from you. So that is pretty cool. And we're gonna kind of show this whole area right here being built. So this is the commentary area. We've got the first floor. They're also going to be continually building on this whole game as well. So as time moves forward, there's going to be new rooms that you can buy, new rooms that you can build, new concessions that you can get, and new in-game virtual goods that you can purchase as well. So this game is going to be continually evolving, and there's also going to be some key events that you guys are going to want to show up in this game for as well. So you may want to kind of put this game on your favorites list and get it on there. This room down here is the locker room. We go into edit mode, and you can see this is starting to get really expensive. Like that was 10 million just for that thing right there. Some things not as expensive, 30K, that's easy to do, but these little poster things down here, they're starting to get pretty expensive. That NFL sign was 10 million by itself. So you can see my money is running out really fast there on the right. Now, these prices may change again. They may go up, they may go down. It may be a little bit quicker to go through and build your tycoon later. It may be a little bit slower. But again, guys, this is an exclusive first look at this game. So you see how some of those items are actually red now? That means I don't have enough money to afford it. So I still have some items that are green, but as I do that, you can see more and more items are turning red because I've got less and less money. So yeah, as we're going through, we're purchasing these. Now you can see I've got like 760K, and everything else that I need to buy is like $10 million. So now would maybe be a good time to go and get some more money. There's a couple different ways to get more money. Of course, thing that you could do if you've built out that first area, then you can go to all of those concession stands and you can do that. But there's also the destruction house, and we're going to describe that. And the destruction house is a really, really good way to get money. So don't forget, guys, just keep coming back to your concessions and collecting your money. If you're wondering, like when you've run out of money, like just be like, oh yeah, concession stands, go back there, get everything in here. And then you can see right there, I've got like almost 1.4 million. So and during that time while I was collecting, I've also passively earned like 1.6 million. So it starts going up pretty fast, and then you can go back here, and then hopefully if you've got more money, there's going to be more things once you go to edit mode. In edit mode, we're just hoping that if we turn this on, there's more things that are green with the amount of money that we have. We've got our poster guys back here, but those are 1 million a piece. Where I think upstairs they were a lot cheaper. So now we need 10 million for some of those other things. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you the central city. So from the central city, you can go pretty much to any place. You can teleport right behind us. That is my stadium. There's some more stuff coming soon. There's going to be lots of key events happening here in the city hub. And in the city hub, you can see on the right side, it says 50 out of 50 footballs. There are 50 footballs hidden in this area. I'm gonna make a separate video when this whole thing is released to show you guys where to get all of those footballs and show you guys how to get the exclusive item that you will get as a part of that Wilson football scavenger hunt. So guys, just stay tuned for that. But in here, there's also an NFL shop that you can go to, and this may look familiar to you. I'm pretty sure it does, because they've had this NFL shop in a game in the past. We're going to go show you a little bit more about that. But first, I want to show you the destruction house, because right now we are talking about ways to make money in this game. We've only got 5 million at this point, and I need some more money so I can buy some stuff. So we're going to teleport here to the destruction house, which is pretty self-explanatory. Right here in the front, we've got a little billboard that shows our leaderboard, the top daily, weekly, and all-time scores in the destruction house, the people who have managed to go in there and do the most amount of destruction. Then there's this little shop here next to the destruction house, an NCP right there with an awesome face, the award-winning smile, one of the best faces there on Roblox. I know who designed that one. And yeah, so you can go to that NPC and you should be able to buy stuff. Of course, right now it's not available to me, but this is an exclusive first look. But we're gonna go into this destruction house. Now, the goal of this destruction house is to, well, as it's described, destroy things. You've got all sorts of things that you can use to destroy. On the bottom, you've got a football, you've got a hammer, and you've got eggs. So you can just take this hammer. The hammer's great for going through. Now you can see you're already just walking through and carrying mud everywhere, and then go find all of these things on the wall and then try to break them. Smash them with your hammer. You can also use eggs. You can throw eggs at things, and if you throw those at the things on the wall, you can usually cause those to break as well. I just recommend, like, go around, find all the ceramic things and smash those with a hammer. That's a really good way. Or you can just pick the football and you can throw the football at things, and you can break things that way as well. Anyways, the more stuff you break, the more points you get, and the more points you get, the more money you're going to end up earning, and the higher score you're going to end up getting, and hopefully be on the leaderboard. So you can see right there, I've got like a bunch of points. We've broken a bunch of items. We've done destruction events, and I've got like 22 million. So that is a lot of money that I can use to go and build out my stadium at this point. And then also here, after the hub, you see there's this little teaser right here. Get ready to bring the house down. Speaking of destruction house, bring the house down. Get it, guys? So 2:13 before the halftime show, you're going to want to come in this game. There's going to be something cool happening in here. Anyways, last thing I want to show you here, guys, is, of course, this NFL shop. This NFL shop, I've told you guys, looks familiar. It's somewhere you can go in there and you can actually buy some swag for your favorite NFL teams. You can go in there, you can click on different items, then it can pop up. You can buy some shirts, you can buy some hats, like different things, different cool items that you can buy, and then you can represent your favorite NFL team as a part of this whole thing. So you guys may have seen this in the past. This NFL shop was in its own game anyways, but I just want to say thank you very much to Melon for sponsoring this video. And if you guys are new here, I would love to have you guys subscribe, hit that notification bell, and thank you so much for watching. We'll talk to you guys later.